What is good, y'all? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. In this video today, we are going to be doing a Pink Diamond Dave Cowens gameplay. But before we go any further, huge shout out to my guy Cheap Loots for letting me hop on his account to do the gameplay. If you are new to my channel and have not yet, please smash that subscribe button as we're on the road to 35,000 subscribers. Looking at Dave here, 6'9", power forward center, 83 ball, 95 standing dunk, 85 driving dunk. Can't handle the ball at all, but he does come with a 95 block, 78 steal, 84 perimeter defense with a 97 interior defense. Great rebounding stats, 82 speed, 78 speed ball, 82 acceleration, vertical, with a 95 strength and an 89 lateral quickness. Absolutely incredible. Looking at his tendos here, does come with a 75 driving dunk tendency, which is very, very good, as well as incredible, decent enough defensive tendencies all around. They're not like incredible in one stat, but everything's 65, or I guess crash tendency doesn't matter, but everything's 68 or above in the tendencies that do matter. Looking at the badges, he comes with 28 badges, just his base card. Looking at the badges you can apply, never mind. I digress. My guy has already applied badges. Now, he didn't apply range extender, but I do believe Dave Cowens can get range extender. So the base Dave Cowens cards, let's look at it, comes with 16 gold badges, I do believe. So looking at the badges, he has relentless finisher on Hall of Fame, putback box, intimidator, rebound chaser, worm, and contact finisher. 21 gold badges that he has. I know he applied catch and shoot, corner specialist, pick and popper, post-spin technician, drop stepper, rim protector, pick dodger, chase down artist, clamps, defensive leader, heart crusher, moving truck, ties, defender, trapper, consistent finisher, pro touch, deadeye, flex release, hot zone hunter, pump fake, maestro, and brick wall. So the badges he personally applied were hot zone hunter, flex release, quarter specialist, deadeye, and catch and shoot. So all very, very good shooting badges. If you wanted to though, you could apply really any badge in the game. You can apply range extender to him if you want to, instead of like the corner specialist, possibly hot zone hunter. We'll see what he's like in shoot around to see what I would personally apply to him. But on the defensive end, no doubt about it, he is going to be a top big in the game. If I do remember right, when I looked at the initial cards, I do remember Dave Cowens had some pro dribble sigs. Okay, is it in the half court that he has pro dribble sigs? It's going to be hard to tell. I mean, his dribble sigs aren't bad. Like, when you look at it, they're not. It's just his ball handle is just extremely low. So that's the first thing. Next thing is hot zones, okay? He has hot zones from both corners. So if you like run 5 out and you apply hot zone hunter, catch and shoot, and corner specialist, he should be absolutely knocked down from the corners, okay? As well as if you want to apply flex release to him, you can. And I definitely... one of the first badges I would apply to Dave Cowens is flex release, okay? Obviously, I'm greening some shots now, but he has the Grant Hill release of last year. Now, if I know anything about the Grant Hill release of last year, you literally basically have to guess on it. I don't know. I don't know when to release it ever. It's kind of random, I feel like, every single time. Obviously, I might green a couple in a row, but it is tough. It's tough. It's not a super fast release, and it is a tough release to green. No doubt about it. But from the corners with all of those badges, he should knock down a high percentage of his shots. The one thing from the top of the key, it might be difficult. It might be a little more difficult, especially if you want to run him as like a pick and pop center. Not to say you can't, but his release is a lot tougher. Even when you compare it to a Josh Smith, a Draymond Green, Dave Cowens has the toughest release out of all of them. He simply does. He has the release one, which is the Grant Hill fat lever type release. Now I don't mind it. I feel like it's a little smoother for Dave Cowens than compared to like a fat lever. As you guys can see, I'm greening a majority of my shots. Obviously, he did apply a lot of the shooting badges as well, but we'll see how it is in Unlimited. But right now, I'm doing better with his release than I initially thought I would. So we know what he's like, kind of shooting wise and everything like that. Just kind of a quick speed test for him. See how fast he does feel now. He feels like he can move. That's all I'm going to say. He definitely is going to be able to move on the defensive end, and I am very, very excited to use Dave Cowens. Hopping into the gameplay here, we're up against John Wall, Brandon Roy, Braun, Josh Smith, and Greg Oden. So he has a very good team, but he does not have as good of a team as mine. All right, let's get Cowens in a pick and pop early on. Mine doesn't have range extender, but he does have a lot of the other shooting badges, which is very, very valuable. Back to him, Dave Cowens. Just look at how bad that release is. Now I got flexible release on him, thankfully, so hopefully he can knock down a high percentage of them. But just look at how he moves on the defensive end. That's where I think I'm going to like him really more than anything is on the defensive end. Pick and pop's going to be my offense. With Dave Cowens, that's what it's going to be, especially with Donovan Mitchell. Back to him. Another great shot right there. Good call, ref. He's hacking me. If you get out of position and you jump at a jump shooter, you're taking that chance of fouling every single time. Greg Oden just a little bit too aggressive. And 2K, can you fix your game, please? Like, it's just bad that happens. Dave Cowens, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Throwing a long pass right there. I don't blame him at all. I truly don't with how the game is. Dave Cowens, oh yeah, that's not the guy you want to leave. That's the Dave Cowens effect. Good screen set from Dave. Gosh, the fact that Donovan Mitchell even went for that is a statement. Look at Dave Cowens on the defensive end. Up to Josh Smith for a dunk. The lurk by Dave Cowens. Come here again. One last screen. One last screen. Putting the defense in a bind. Over to Dave Cowens. See, that release is just so terrible. I hate it. I ain't gonna lie with you. Dave Cowens is putting this guy in an absolute pickle. Good. Over to Dominique. Back to Dave. We're fine. Good, Dave. Oh, yeah, it's over with. It's over with. Green, T-Mac. I need to see a green. Good shot. I need to green that, though. That's really my fault. He's launching. We know it. That's fine. It's John Wall. We know exactly where he's going. Yup. Sit in paint. Good. Up to Dominique. Where's Dave? Stop. Dave Cowens moving shot from the mid-range. I see you, Dave. Please show me, Greg. Please show me, Greg. Please, I dare you. Show me. Yup, we're here. We're here. Straight up. Look at Dave Cowens making up for Tracy McGrady. Good run. Oh, T-Mac, we're stopping on the break. You know me. You know me. You know me. T-Mac for 3. I got to be able to green that with him. The defense. Pretty good defensive play right there. I can't really complain. You gotta stop leaving Dave. You gotta stop leaving Dave. He's gonna make you pay in the pick and pop. Whoa, don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. It's not a Tracy McGrady gameplay, but I'm just showcasing what he can do if I got good defense on the back end. Look at Dave. Up to T-Mac. Whoa, he's got takeover. He's got takeover. He's got takeover. All right, come here, Dave. You about got takeover. Let's see. Where are you going? I'm confused. What is going on? Back to him. No contest. Can't get that one to go. The one thing I do like is with shooting badges, even with only an 83 ball, he is pretty knocked down. Like, pretty knocked down into the case where I'm comfortable shooting shots with him. It's absolutely ridiculous. Dave Cowens now has takeover and is going to be insane on the defensive end. Now, hey, back to Dave. I gotta green it. It's the base, man. It's the release one that is an absolute killer. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Somebody better help him. Somebody better help him. Somebody better help him. Nobody does. And Cowens gets an easy post spin for a slam dunk. Let's get a nice pick and pop with Cowens and Donovan Mitchell to end the half. Why not end the half shooting a red? That's okay. Looking at the halftime box score, obviously T-Mac's doing his thing, but Dave Cowens, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 5 of 8 from the field, and 3 of 6 from 3. Very good overall half from Dave. My starters got a little rest. They don't need much. My starters don't need much. Dave, break starter, up to Dominique, up to Josh Smith. Can I get somebody going to the rim, please? That's fine. Never mind. Never mind. Why would I get somebody going to the rim when I got Tracy McGrady wide open for 3? Attack the closeout, Dave. I just don't. If it offensively, Dave is rough. Good closeout. Yeah, please attack me in the post. There's just no way that should be open. I just on the offensive end with Dave, it's just like it's not stagnant because he can shoot, but his release is just so ugly. He's knocked down, but his release is ugly, man. Get it to him again. T-Mac attacking the... Woo! Look at Dave. I like it, Dave. Midi? Ew. Ew, that's my fault, Dave. That's a terrible shot. hacking me, man. Let's get these guys a break. Yup, easy one. We're stopping on the break. Dave Cowens, I don't know if his I think his brick wall is gold. He set some of the biggest screens I have seen by any center. I'm not going to sit here and lie. He definitely does. Nice little pop. And there it is, a green light with Dave. His release isn't good, but if you can just get his release down enough to green some shots, that is very, very valuable. Yes, sir. That's the speed I'm talking about right there. Get Greg Oden a little out of position and Dave Cowens will be fine. And even in the pick and roll game, his speed matters more than most people think. It truly, truly does. Because I've seen it on display with Bill Russell, who doesn't even give you, the pick and pop ability. Now, if you can mix up pick and roll with the pick and pop like Dave Cowens can, it should be very, very tough for defenses. Why am I getting plucked every single possession? Cowens, do something productive. Thank you. Stretch the court a little bit. Dave Cowens for another 3-ball. The shooting badges that he has are absolutely ridiculous. Good. Like I said, I definitely would encourage you guys putting flexible release on him. Because I know, at least for me, I'm not going to green that many shots with him. I'm just simply not. I know his release and I know I'm not good with it. I'm super inconsistent with it. So flexible release is a must-needed badge for Dave Cowens. Again, open. Yup. Overrun him. Dave Cowens, a big-time slam dunk. And just like that, he's on the verge of scoring 30 points. Look at the defense. The craziest thing about Dave Cowens scoring this many points is scoring's not really his thing. He's just a good defender who can score the ball decently well. Josh Smith for 3. Pow. Good play by Tracy McGrady. Look at the defense by Dave. Up to Dominique Wilkins. Showtime. Dave Cowens gets takeover once again. Look at Dave, man. Just look at Dave. Easy two-handed jam. He gets the 30 points that I was looking for. Winding down the clock here to a 26-point victory. Looking at the box score, the dynamic duo of T-Mac and Dave Cowens went absolutely crazy. Dave Cowens had 30 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 6 steals, no turnovers, was 5 of 8 from 3 and 11 of 16 overall. Just a very good performance. Looking at the box score, we forced 18 turnovers. Just very good all-around defense. All right, you guys, that is going to wrap it up for Pink Diamond Dave Cowens gameplay. And although I do think he is I'm going to say this. I think Dave Cowens, I got to be careful with my words here. I definitely got to be careful with what I say here. But I'll say I think he's a top 3 center in the game. I'll say that because there are some other good centers within the game. But I really do think Dave Cowens is a top 3 center. How does he compare to a guy like Tim Duncan? He's better than Tim Duncan in my opinion. I wouldn't say by that much because Tim Duncan obviously has a higher 3-ball, has the ability to get, you know what? Dave Cowens is a lot better than Tim Duncan. I'll say that. I like him a lot better than Tim Duncan. But for his price, you got to pay for him. Like, you have to pay for Dave Cowens. And that's why I don't know if he's definitely, I would never recommend you locking in Dave Cowens. But I'll say he's definitely a top 3 center and maybe my favorite center in the game compared to Draymond Green possibly. Draymond, I like his release better. And that's about it for Draymond. But Draymond's going to be able to handle the ball better. They're just going to give you different things. Both Cowens, Tim Duncan, Draymond, they all give you different things. It's really a preference-based decision. I definitely don't encourage anybody to lock in Dave Cowens, but it's very, very solid. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.